Physalia utriculus, also called blue bottle or Indo-Pacific, Portuguese man-of-war, is a marine hydrozoan of the order Siphonophora found in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. A gas-filled bladder allows it to float on the surface, propelled by currents, tides, and by a sail at the top of the bladder, which may be left or right-handed. A single long tentacle of venomous cnidocytes, hanging below the float, provides the animal with a means of capturing prey. Description: Physalia utriculus, like the Portuguese Man-of-War, despite resembling a jellyfish, is actually a Siphonophore, a colony of tiny animals called zooids that are highly specialized. Much like the organs of single multicellular organisms, it is composed of 4 separate colonies of polyps and medusoids. The colony consists of a gas-filled polyp that keeps it afloat, and 3 other polyp types called the gastrozoids, gonozoids and dactylozoids. Dactylozoids form tentacles that hang below the water's surface and detect and attack prey, and drag the prey up towards the gastrozoids, the digestive polyps, which attach their mouths and consume the food item. The gonozoids are adjacent to the gonozoids and constitute the reproductive structures of the colony, shedding eggs or sperm into the water. P. utriculus is distinguished from the Atlantic Portuguese Man-of-War, Physalia physalis, by the smaller size of the float, 6 inches compared to 12, and by having a single long fishing tentacle, like its larger relative. P. utriculus often occurs in swarms. Distribution: P. utriculus is less widely distributed than the larger P. physalis, but it is the most common species on Australian coasts. It is also found in Hawaiian waters, where it is informally named Ili mano-apalalia. Hazards: individuals of P. utriculus sometimes become stranded on beaches, where their toxic nematocysts can remain potent for weeks, months in moist conditions. P. utriculus is responsible for most of the reported injuries on Australian beaches. On the east coast of Australia, 10,000 to 30,000 stings per year from animals of the genus Physalia are reported. Most of the incidents are on the eastern coast, with only 500 or so in western and southern waters. Unlike P. physalis, no fatalities have been recorded for P. utriculus stings.